Okay, cool. Mic should be working now. So I can do... Okay, so the live stream up. 17 people. Okay, so I've been live. Okay. What's up, Flubbier? What is that emote? I have no idea what to make of that. Alright, already seeing some new stuff on this. Let me get some background music as well while I'm at it. I'm waiting for people to get here. We'll do FF9. And I guess I can turn desktop audio on for that, but probably pretty low. Crystal Dominion 2. No spoilers. No spoilers. All right. I always do a blind react stream. And here we go. None of these are up in English, right? If I go... The IGN site still doesn't have it. Let me refresh IGN one more time and make sure. And the North American card. So we don't have English, if anything. So I'm going to have to figure this out. Okay. Here we go. There we go. Slow. Okay, so we've seen Ursula. We've seen Arden. Garland is new. He looks angry. Okay, let's get the translate window as well. What's up, Mr. Moo? Crown enters the field, deals 7,000 to all 4 to opponent controls of costs 2 or less. You know, that's not 0 for a common. Like, it's a little bit expensive, but, like, there are definitely metas where this would be, like, maybe a one of in... Like, this might be considered as, like, a one of in nights that you can search off of, exactly Gawain for the mirror. Like, you just wipe your opponent's field of all their, like, you know, they hit, like, 3 2 costs. Like, I don't hate that. It's not amazing, but, like, you know, it's not a 0. I think that has a chance. Gunbreaker. Alright. What do we got here? Gunbreaker enters the field. You may pay Crystal. If you do, choose a forward, deal at 8k. Okay, that's just not great. It'll be fine and limited, but not looking at it anywhere else. Oh, that's a full cycle. Yeah, that's a full cycle. Wow. I'm actually really happy about that. First of all, this was like I love this Clavet art. That's like super playable. 2 CP, gain a crystal. Fire, crack it, gain another crystal. I will play the heck out of that over Samurai. That is so much better than Samurai. What's up, Tessina? Amaranth. Jet. Back up. What we got here? Guardian. EX burst, choose a forward. So if your opponent has 3 or more forwards, you do 8k to 1. It's okay. It's a common. I don't think that one's super likely to see much play. Alright, Warrior. This is the other backup. This is the one that where you have to... It's just going to be 7k to a forward. Yeah. So if you have 5 backups, you can crack it to do 7k. Honestly, really good when you factor in the name as well. It does not mean that they're not printing them. We will find that out next set. They very much could reprint them again. Brynhildr is new. So this is our hero summon. I heard all these have crystals with them. Choose up to 2. If you choose 2, you have to pay a crystal. Choose a forward, deal 5. If it's multi, deal 10 instead. Choose a monster, break it. Wow, that is really interesting. So it hates on multis. I don't think that, like, I don't hate that. Like, that's fine. Hit Warrior of Light, hit Yuzuki. Like, Yuzuki would die to this, which has been, like, a problem card for Fire. Break a monster, obviously, is huge. We just need more of that text on cards. So, like, you have good utility. That's... You know, it's not sexy, but it'll get the job done. I like that a lot, actually. I really like that. Bahamut as our water 9 cost. I don't like that. LB1 as a 9 cost is kind of strange. Okay. So when it enters the field, you choose a forward, it loses 4,000. And when it enters the field, you choose another forward and you do 4,000 damage. So basically, it's kind of like a really janky 8k ping. That is really expensive. Like, the one thing that I think might work in its favor is if you're in a water fire deck with Caius, you could cast this and keep the Bahamut summon in hand without, like, you could get the discount on this. But that is a lot to just... to do 8k to something. Like, you don't even kill... Like, you pay 9 and you don't even kill an Une. That's... Yeah. The art is so sick, too. They just hate Sopfo. Like, they hate Sopfo. Okay. Let's go to Ice. We've seen Blue Mage. We love Blue Mage. Ealdnarsh. Oh, we might actually get a Camelot backup, too. That would be interesting. Ealdnarsh and Camelot have a really good searcher, actually, that kind of makes all of them pretty suspect for playability. What do we have here? Ability causes... So when you force your opponent to discard, choose a character... Is it... What? Okay. Dull Freeze... So when your opponent discards, Dull Freeze... When you play a Camelot, you pay a crystal your opponent discards too. Okay, so it's really shitty Weiss that can proc himself. Ugh, I don't like that. That's just so much. Like the Camelot has to be absurd to make this worth doing. Kadaj. We've seen Kadaj. We love Kadaj. Here's the Camelot. Okay. It's a common. That's not what you want to see. Honestly, for a common, not bad. Choose a forward, dual freeze it, get a crystal. So what you're supposed to do is play Ealdnarsh, play Camelot, dual freeze a forward, gain a crystal, spend the crystal with Ealdnarsh, make them discard 2. Ealdnarsh trigger dual freeze 2. If Ealdnarsh is it? It's 1 or more cards, so you don't get it for every single card discarded. So you would be... It's 10 CP plus a crystal to dual freeze a forward and a backup. And make them discard 2. That's a lot. I really like the burst on Camelot. I don't think that's... Especially with the Kadaj, the Revenant package this set, I think there's maybe a chance there, but I think this reads like limited fodder to me. Kiragame. Was that a killer turtle? Whenever damage would be dealt to a forward of the cost 2 or less, the damage was reduced by 2,000 instead. Why would you print this? Okay. I mean, protecting Lock is good. My big fear would be Knights adopting this to protect Laswell. Like, it protects Laswell, protects Yuna, which is actually kind of scary. Like, you get units where she doesn't die to Brynhildr now. It itself doesn't die to a pretty decent-sized ping. This is... honestly, like a really solid monster. Like, that's just a really good protection effect for cheap stuff. Len as well. Len is a card that really dies to a stiff breeze. This gets her out of the danger range against a lot of stuff. They have to, like, really invest into killing your Len now. Ugh. Okay, I'm pretty sure we've already seen Cujo, right? It's just like... Come on. 3 forwards, dual freeze them. Yeah, we've seen this. Okay, so in second Clavet, same text as the first. I love that cycle. That's so cool. Ooh, that's a pretty Shiva. Okay, come on. Choose 2 of 2. Choose a forward. If it's taken damage, break a damaged forward. Dull a forward. Your opponent discards 1. Honestly, it's pretty good, isn't it? Like, just that second ability, that's Madius text, right? It's like Madius with the different upside. And the name is better than Madius, too. Like, one of Madius' biggest problems is the name Madius doesn't mean anything, but the name Shiva is relevant and powerful. Like, that's a good card. I don't know if Ice is going to do enough small ping to matter, but... Okay, so we got a Dark Knight Cecil to pair with our Fire Cecil. What does this one do? Remove 3 forwards in your break zone from the game. Choose a character. Dull freeze it. Your opponent discards a card. When it moves from the field to the break zone, you search for a Paladin Cecil and put it on the field. So they're still doing the dark tags into the Paladin. You know? It's funny. You could tell this was designed when they still were considering the Win Cecil, because it specifies Paladin of cost 4 or less. They don't want you getting the Win Cecil. Isn't that hilarious? So eat 3 from your break zone. It's characters. Dull freeze. They discard. I mean, I was going to say, like, this is actually a pretty decent play going second, but you don't actually get the ability to do that unless you play something else. But so then I'm like, yeah, man. I'll have to think about what Cecils to play with that as well, because you can get the Light Cecil from last set. You can also get the old Light Cecil, which I don't think is worth it. You have the new Fire one, which would just be draw a card. which is fine. I don't hate that either. Interesting. Okay. Knight. Yeah, we are all about crystals. They printed more crystals this set than they did in Opus 15. Deals damage. They discard. Oh, we've seen this one. We've seen this one. We've not seen Harl, though. Is this going to search an Edward? Search for a bard. Okay. Job or card name bard. Oh. Aren't there a couple of, like, playable bards? Like, obviously this is supposed to get Edward, but if it gets Job bard... Yeah, these are playable backups. Like, this is a good card. This is a good card. I mean, I like this cycle better than most people. This one's no good. None of the Cascade backups are barred. That's a little bit annoying. But, like, these are fine. Like, there's a couple backups you could play there. No, it's Job or Name Bard. Honestly, this Opus 6 Bard's actually, like, not far off playable either. Like, this is kind of suspect for playability. Because the action ability is so cheap on it. Yeah. I'm actually playing this bard on a deck right now because I want a Cat 12 or Cat 11 backup in Ice, and this is one of the better ones. Like, both of these are... Oh, man, that's good card. Wow. Not just bard support, but like pretty good bard support. It also fixes fire. If it had a burst, maybe. Without the burst, definitely not. It's going to fix wind as well, right? Because it fixes... Let me double check Job Bard real quick. Oh, wow. That gets Olmia. Oh my god. It just gets this Edward, too. Yeah, I didn't even consider getting Olmia, though. Oh my gosh. This, like, changes the, like, Earth, Ice, Lightning pile that I was playing. Because Olmia is so good. Edward. Yeah, none of the old Olmias are great. Like, this one's not terrible. But, like... Yeah, Olmia and Edward by themselves... Like, it fetches this Edward... Like, either of these Edwards are good cards, too. This Edward's a good card. That is scary. Wow. Ice went from having no backup engines to maybe having two of the best. Ah, here, this one. We knew this was coming. What do we got here? No, come on. Enters the field or is blocked. You may pay a crystal. Your opponent discards a random card. And 0 cost to make a forward block. It's a warrior of the crystal as well, so this is searchable with... Yeah, we talked Cecil. This is searchable with Lucio. Like, this is the best Warrior of the Crystal they've ever printed, other than maybe the first guy. And it's in Ice, which is the element that you want because it's the only other playable Warrior of the Crystal was in Ice. Ninja, so you can play this with Edge. There is the Edge that likes crystals, but that one isn't Ninja support specifically. But you might play, like Mina. Like Mina could search this. Okay. I don't know that a crystal is quite worth a discard is my only hang-up. Crystals are supposed to be about 1.5. I guess 1.5 CP is less than 2, so you are trading up by that metric. Interesting. Yeah, no, it is crazy the amount of crystals this set. I've seen these. I wish... Oh, man. That looks so good. I wish I liked this card more than I do. It's like my most wanted full art of the set. Oh my god, look at this art. You can't... Really? Oh, that's so cool. Oh, it's a forward. So it's in the cycle of the forwards that care about that you pay a crystal with something? Okay. Also, this is one of the coolest Warrior of Light arts, too. Holy cow. Wow. Okay. What does this say? You control 5 or more wind backups. 4K power, can't be targeted by abilities. Enters. Top 5. Wind activate character. 2 or less on the field. Rest on the bottom of your deck. Flip 5. Put a character of cost 2. So this would have seen play at some point in the past. Princess Goblin notably can search both Princess Sarah for a wind backup and can search this. So you have like an interesting backup engine, and there hasn't been a good Warrior of Light in wind. Decks that were playing Princess Goblin as an engine in wind were playing like the starter Warrior of Light that just like makes a crystal and can become untargetable for a crystal. I think this is better than that. But I would be really worried about whiffing with this card. You don't play that many low-cost characters. Like, you just play so many summons in wind right now. Like, if you flip into an Ochu, it's great, right? You pay 4, flip Ochu, activate 2 backups, and you're kind of right back where you were. Ochu is a card you might have more room for in a post-Atomos ban world. That's an interesting one, yeah. This card is Sky Samurai. I love the art. Holy cow. Come on. Can't be blocked by a forward of cost 4 or more. Crystal to give it 3k haste. It's perfectly fine limited fodder. Shouldn't see play anywhere else. Scholar gets the double crystal backup. Man, Edward has never looked this good, by the way. This is the coolest this character has ever looked. He's a hero. Hero backups tend to be interesting, and this is notably... We have an Icewind backup engine from Ice now, which we've never had before, which might actually make Icewind a viable option for the first time in a long time. Choose a forward, activate it. Special, activate all characters, can only use once per turn, only during your opponent's turn. Yeah, I don't love it. I mean... You can make this cost 2 with the other Harl. 3 cost to activate. Like, I will say, like, activate a forward every turn. Comes up. It does matter. It makes a card like Griever something worth considering. Like, if you could go, like, Harl, Edward, Griever. And if the Griever doesn't die, it's active on their turn again. Une, like anything with a tap ability. There's not a ton of those in Wind that I'm excited about right now, though. Fina, but like Fina can't use her action ability on my turn anyway. It's nice for Yuffie, because you can use Yuffie's special on your turn and still threaten it on theirs. Yeah, but like you also want to run No-No forward. The biggest thing to me is just it's a 3-cost backup that doesn't refund the cost you paid into him the turn you play him. So you have to really want the activation. There are decks where the answer would have been yes in the past. I just don't know if there is one right now. Like, our mana bases are so good right now. Okay. This, I will say, scares me. I see a 2-cost a mono art summon in Wind. Choose a forward. Can't be chosen by opponent's abilities. Draw a card. I don't think it's bad. I think there are control decks that would have played this. Like, if you think about this in a Iridia context, if your opponent tries to cloud your Iridia, this is better to cast than Amont. Because you get to cycle the Sylph for a draw, and she becomes untargetable. Right? And this is castable by Iridia by just existing. Iridia also now gets to protect, like, Une with a 0-cost summon that cycles into a draw. And then, like, outside of it, I'm thinking... Anytime I see can't be chosen by abilities, I'm thinking, like, Pod Cloud. Being able to... having the modal option of protecting from abilities or cycling to draw, like, it... That's... Oh, man. It is really borderline. End of your turn, activate a forward. End of your turn, activate. So it's just Edward on a stick. Pain. Black Cat. Oh, God. Costs 3 or less from their hand to the field. Choose one character. So all of these in this cycle do something symmetrically. This one is show and tell for cheap stuff. I mean, it's so cheap, it's worth considering, to be honest. Like, there are going to be games where that's really good, but man, that is really high risk. What are you supposed to... Like, what do you cheat in off of this that breaks the symmetry really well? I mean, obviously, if you can make your opponent's hand size really small, it's good. Interesting. Maria. I'm going to search a Leon. Yep. Search for Leon, play it to the field. She'll be fine and limited. See you, Mr. Moo. Okay, so this is another Warrior of the Crystal. What do we got here? Pay the costs, or pay a crystal. When you do, choose a backup of 2. When you I mean, that's pretty decent. It's Warrior of the Crystal as well. It's a category 2 forward of cost 2 or less, technically. So really what you can do with this that's actually good is you get the Emperor from last set and play it, and you get Layla Viking for a pretty solid card from deck. So, yeah, that's a good card. Man, I don't know what to think of all the crystal stuff. Oh, no, don't do Earthwind like that. What is that first keyword? Is Brave First Strike. They are so scared of printing good Earthwind decks. It is painful. What am I supposed to do with that? I mean, it's kind of cute with Enkidu. Play this, pay 1, bring back Enkidu. You have a I mean, Gilgamesh is not contested in Earthwind at all. Okay, Arciela, Dark Knight. This is new. Break a Dull forward if you have 5 or more backups. I think that's kind of a pretty lame one compared to some of the others, but that's fine. Shoots forward, deal it 4 for each forward. When he attacks, he gains 1,000 for each crystal you control. I mean, that's a decent little burst as well. Although, like, the problem with the burst is that when you're taking damage... Oh, no, it's 3k for each crystal you have. You have 4,000 to... I can't tell if it's for each crystal or for each forward. That's cute. Yeah, all these Warriors of the Crystal are so much better than the previous ones were. Oh man, these are some that's he's got a legacy to live up to. Four cost forwards with different attributes for a one-sided board wipe. Is anything... What's playing that? 4 cost forward with different attributes. Like, could Soiree consider this? Soiree's not playable, but like... 4 cost forward... Like, Warrior's Light is one of any. You have like Adele in Earth. Vesvia in Water. And then like Elvin or Merrill. Yeah, like... I mean, it obviously also even could just go in the other Kieran deck. Like, you let them kill the first Kieran, and then you play this as a board wipe? What a strange card. Okay. Like, I get what you're going for. That you're supposed to remove... Like, the lure thing you're supposed to do is remove the 4... Was it Shuyins they're called? That were, like, unplayable. But... Choose a forward. It was played anywhere... If it entered the field from anywhere other than your hand, break it. Choose a forward, give it the effect. Cannot attack or block till the end of the turn. Draw a card. So it's either a gotcha or it's a gotcha. Anywhere other than the hand. I mean, like, that is as cheap a removal spell as you can get, right? It hits every LB. Problem is, I don't think you cared that much to break most LBs. It hits Like, it trades even with Laswell? And, like, again, like, it does that with upside. Can't attack or block plus draw is... it's really hard to evaluate these summons because I don't know... Like, I have to take Rydia into account on all of them. And I also have to take into account that, like, crystals have historically sucked to play. Right? Because if you get both modes of this, like, this could be just, like, a free... Kill that thing for free, draw a card, right? You can just, like, you can stack it... Even if there's only one forward and play, like, say they like, I don't know, play LB Leo and you need to kill it. You can choose it with both modes, resolve the can't attack or block first, and then break it in the same thing. Weird. Okay. That's a thinker. I don't know what to think on that one. Is this just a category for... Okay, so he does the exact same... He's just earth color shifted. That's horrifying. Why did they do that? Why would you do that? Ugh. White mage forward. Wow, don't get a ton of those. Play a crystal, choose a forward. Okay, so it's a Kusith on with a crystal. Again, this is one if you have the crystal, that's not bad. Flip 5, add 2, category 11 cards. Ah, man. I need to see what the math is on that. I actually think Cat 11 is like a really strong backup engine right now. I don't know how comfortable I am flipping 5 and trying to find 2. That's a lot of Cat 11 cards. I just want to point out, I called this Prish. In the chat, I specifically said, like, I think the 2 missing legends are a 6-cost Earth Prish and a Rosa. And I know I'm right on both of these. So, let's see. I really like Prish cards. They're all kind of interesting. When casting, remove a Prish to make her cost 1. Choose a... Okay, so she... 6 cost to fight. Special to... Make her unbreak... Is that make her unbreakable? Yeah, wow. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That second ability is kind of crazy. Like, just a clean special that says I can't be broken is really good text. Like, that's one of the cleanest specials in a control deck you can pitch. Like, this is it's a kill spell that also just becomes a wall. It sucks we don't have great monks right now. Like, there's not like a 3-cost monk backup that searches. That's a really difficult card to evaluate. She's really simple. Oh, hey, it's White Mage Riku. Play a Cat 10 forward of cost 5 or less. And you break some, put it on the field. If you do, she deals a damage to you. Well, that's horrifying. Why would you print that? Like, what are the other good targets for this? I obviously like Yuna. New Pain. Ooh. Yeah, okay. I think the only thing maybe holding this back would be how many of them are going to be named Yuna. But I don't like seeing that. Okay. We've seen the last two of those. We've seen those. We saw Alina. Okay, more MBM. What is this little evil shit gonna do? Add back an MBM. And then lightning and sack to break it forward to cost less than the number of MBM you have in play. I mean, that's all good text. Man, Ryoma Ito's art. This is the best Ryoma Ito art we've ever gotten. Like this, the Sky Samurai, the Ritz, the Marsh. Man. Affinity for MBM. When you play it, break it forward. Like, that's just good. Bashu. Okay, he's just a big lad. If you have enough characters, he's a 2 CP 10k. Then you can discard him MBM to make him bigger. I don't care about that. Palom. Crystal Chronicles Palom, by the way. Pay a crystal, do 8k to... Okay. Mont Blanc. Okay, so we're... Well, there is a Mont Blanc this set, but he's not going to be supporting the Marsh. Interesting. Just... Okay. From hand. Yeah. Yeah. No. Okay, this one sucks. That's a new Dragoon. Okay. Pay a crystal... Forward, cost 5 or less. Break it. Okay. Nothing exciting there. Are they gonna print a goddamn MBM support as the Water Lightning? Really? Add a character, rest in the bottom, start of your attack. So pay 1? Wow. Okay. I mean, that's a good card. So, like, the Dream Curve is you play, like, backup. Turn 2, you play Ash. Ash, pay 1. Cheat, like, get a forward, pay 1, get Guardy into play. Now you, like, you go, or, like, this Ash Guardy, depending on what Water has as well. Okay. Let's take a look at Water. Alexander in Water. Because it's FF9 Alexander. Okay. Okay, this one actually sucks. Either a 2k damage reduction or activate your forwards. Miwa exists. We don't need to play this. This is by far the worst of the cycle. When he attacks, remove 3 characters with MBM. If you do activate them, you can attack again. Discard an MBM to draw 2 cards. Really? I don't know how to evaluate these things. Oh my god, the art is so good! It's a bounce spell if you have 5 backups. Okay. Sage. This is the same cycle. Cool. Easy enough. Forward Astrologian. Don't get a lot of those. Pay a crystal, bounce it forward. Top. You know, that's a lot of text for a 1-cost common. Look at the top 3 of your deck, put them back in any order, make a crystal. Crystal 1 tap to draw a card. It's a lot of text. Sorbet. Sure. He just color fixes your MBM shit. Hurdy in water this time, because why not? Everybody's in their own color this time with this. Search of MBM forward. That's crazy. Horn. Three more characters of MBM. Draw a card. Absurd text. For a backup. What's up, Andrew? How are you doing? You know we've seen Lion, Leonora. Okay, so the last card is, again, let me take a look at the full art real quick before I try to get the effect. Man, that is incredible art. Oh my gosh. Please tell me we're getting this on a playmat or something. Are you kidding me? Like the detail too, the Cecil in the background. Okay, what do we actually do? Search for a forward of Cat 4, add it to your hand. Then put 2 Cat 4 forwards on... Oh goody. Oh goody, oh boy. She just shits out the twins. Or she shits out the twins and a Rosa. She's not Corilla. She's... Because you search for 1, and then you play 2. Or 1. You could technically just play a 1/4 cost. So she can either, like, search for Cecil, play Cecil. Or you could search for Rydia, play Rydia plus Porum, or something. And then immediately power up Rydia. So you have to have a card in hand. my only gripe about this, the only thing I'm not sure on, is that it is a lot. Because you have to have one of the twins in hand for this, really. Already, like you have to already have found a twin. Or Rydia, if you count Rydia as one of the twins. I don't think any of them really love the... I guess the 5-cost Rydia plays well with Palamporum. If you want to have like an Earth, Water, Fire deck, and then you would go like Rosa for... to get the twins into play, and then you would Rydia to protect the Porum, because Porum's better than Palom. Yeah, it's similar. Yeah, it literally is Glenn, actually, because she only searches 1 instead of searches 2. But otherwise, she's almost exactly Glenn. Glenn couldn't cheat in bigger stuff. Like, she could technically also just be search a 4-cost, play a 4-cost from deck. I don't know about higher quality cards. I think Glenn's cards are still really pushed. But that's a pretty rough... Like, I think this can be 6 to get a 4, though, which is maybe just as good. Ugh. That's a tough one. Light. Have we seen both lights? We haven't. Oh, I'm so sorry about your job. You can't have that job and be a light card. Okay, well, she's not meant to be on the field. You can either discard her to make a crystal, or when you play a warrior the crystal, you can remove it from the game from your field to make it... Oh, okay, so you discard her, make a crystal, remove it from the game. When you play your next warrior the crystal, she makes another crystal. So this means Lucio makes 4 crystals the turn you search him. If you go like Lucio for her, ditch her, make a crystal, that's 3 crystals you can immediately Bart's afterwards. That's kind of crazy. Huh. We have both darks. It's Vayne and Golbez. Is this enough? Really happy to see these backups. Also, they're all Crystal Chronicle as well. Oh, that's relevant always. Nothing there was crazy. Brynhildr I thought was really solid. But Fire's not getting a... I mean, Fire's getting Cloud, Tifa. Vivi is close. I don't think Fire's getting a ton this set. Brynhildr's actually... Oh, no, it's getting Brynhildr. Brynhildr's one of the best cards of the set. Ice. The Ael Narsh Camelot is just that just seems DOA to me. The Remnants, I think, are absurd. Shiva is one of the best summons, I think, in the game. This card is really good. Shuyan. I mean, Ice just keeps getting good shit. Cecil's honestly not bad. This thing is such, like, this thing's absurd. This is one of the best backups in the entire game now. Yoshikiri is maybe good. Is he above curve too? He is. Wow. Yeah, no, Ice got a lot of crazy stuff this set. Blue Mage's the Thoughtseize as well, which is an effect that Ice has kind of wanted. Ice kind of wants to play a lot of backups as well. Wind. How do I feel about Wind? I mean, art-wise, these are so good. Edward, I don't think is as good as he could have been. I wish he cost just 2. Or like drew a card or something. I think Marsh is really pushed. And this guy is really good. What's this one? Oh, that's right. This is also good. This card's good. I think Sylph is great too. Earth, I am really excited to build with here. I think Earth got a lot of cool cards and cool tools. Sid Polendina, that's a card that Viridia decks have wanted forever. It's not a name that's contested at all. This thing is so bizarre. I'm kind of excited for it. The Prish is really cool. I think there's a lot of potential there. The 2 Ridias, they feel backwards to me. Like, she gets weaker when she gets older, and she has a sack effect when she's an adult, and not when she's a kid. I don't really know why they did that. I also don't really know why this one's a hero. I mean, I guess it's a Cat 4 Viking. This would have seen play in the Unilis, which is horrifying, but not. I don't really see where the power is there. Riku is good. What is the... Okay, reset. Cat 10 forward, cost 2. Is there anything crazy? It's not named Yuna. Len. I don't hate playing a free Len. Free Yuna. Free Pain. Draw a card. Free Braska. Free Orin. Not really a ton though. It's Len and Yuna. Doing a lot of heavy lifting here. Okay. Yeah, a lot to mess with in Earth, which is good. Earth has kind of just become my adopted element over time. I think Lightning got some great stuff. Olmia, I think, is fantastic. Kane is really good. The MBM stuff, I mean, it's self-contained, but it seems strong. I think Bahamut Sin is an interesting card. Lumina, Lightning. Yeah, no, Lightning. I don't know how the set's going to draft. Be a very awkward draft, I think. Riku's from Bin. It's 2 cost. Cat 10 forward from Bin. Like, the intended thing you're supposed to do pretty clearly is you're supposed to go new Yuna. Or like, brother new Yuna. New Yuna and brother to play Riku. Riku brings back the pain, and then you can draw a card at the end of the turn and take a damage. Like, that's the intended line. Which is like, you know, that's not 0. The Vaughn, I think, feels like a mistake. Could be wrong on this one. But just the actionability of, like, cycling a dead backup to draw 2 makes him effectively 6 cost, draw 2 on entry. Like, he feels like a deep draw card in a way that probably doesn't seem intended to me. I think if the MBM deck is going to be any good, it's going to be on the back of Vaughn and Pinello. Vaughn gets you to your payoffs. Pinello gives you just ludicrous advantage. She's just like Rydia at home. Or Refi at home. I don't think Cat 9 is there at all. I will say the Steiner is big and the protection is better than I gave it credit for. Like, Vivi can be a little bit tricky to remove, which means that you do get the Steiner revive into Vivi, kill into Vivi ping the next turn more often than I thought. But I don't think that's game winning. And I wonder how much better that is than just doing Tyvis to go find Mog or anything similar like that, right? Princess Sarah's really good. This card's great. So what do we have that's like really good with that? I mean, this is actually, like, this is the first thing that makes this Ursula worth looking at, right? Enter the field by summons her abilities. Search for a monk. She can search herself. If there's a decent monk backup as well. That also gives you an excuse to play Yang to cheat in like a twin. Yang LB. Is it John Monk or Hardening Monk? It's both. Like, these are fine. These are playable. Like, this is playable. This is playable. She could help color fix for fire. That's actually kind of strange as well. Twins, obviously. Rydia. Kane only, or the Edge only protects wind forward, so it doesn't really do what you want. Kane still gets the brainwashing counters. That's funny. I mean, this Ursula's pretty good too, right? Fusoya draws a card. Man, they're really... Oops, don't want that. Not a ton of Paladin Cecils, to be quite honest, that I would look at. Yeah, there's only a couple that like really matter. It's like Cecil, Cecil, and Cecil. really annoying that Alexander isn't very good. I feel like that's like what the deck is kind of missing at this point is it's missing Pot of Greed. Like really badly it's missing Pot of Greed. If there was just a 4-cost summon that said draw 2 cards, I think the deck would be in so much better of a spot. She gets you to 4 characters, so it's an 8k ping off of Light Cecil. I don't think it would break Rydia. I think that Rydia just needs it. I don't know why they haven't printed it, to be quite honest. I will say... It's not going to be filtered by LB. Oh, no, I can. I can just go to multi. It is insulting how bad some of these are and how good the Fire Ice, the Water Lightning are. I think the fact that the Rufus doesn't have an actual lore target printed this set is kind of weird to me as well. I was pretty sure we're going to get a Sung or an Elena this set. But, like... Don't get me wrong, Water Fire didn't need anything, but like... This is insulting. Earthwind didn't do anything, man. Come on. Icewind, I'll give you. Icewind was a problem. Like, you can... I understand printing a bad Icewind LB, but... Earthwind doesn't deserve that. Yeah, pay 9 to barely do 8k on entry. Nothing on play. Doesn't even have first strike. I guess you get to untap your Moody after you pay the most expensive kill spell of all time. That doesn't even kill Une. Like, this is insulting. It's such a cool card, too. Like, if it was even 5/5, I think that would be, like, maybe worth considering. You pay 9 for it and you get some oddity, you lost the game anyway. It didn't matter if you lived. Like, comparing that to Ash, which draws a card and then gets to, like, cheat stuff into play for 1. Like, these are just not the same quality of card. Also really annoying that the Sarah is so much better than everything else, too. Like, I think that, like, Sarah is so generically good, and none of these are generically good other than Sarah. Like, at least Ash is, like, archetypal restricted. I don't know why the Sarah is so pushed. So the question is, does this do enough to fix the problem crystals have? I think these crystal backups are just significantly better than the original set. So that's good. I'm more likely to want to play crystals if the backups that I can play aren't just so bad like the old ones are. I don't know if that's quite what I had in mind for it. I don't want to kick a lot of the summons with them, I feel like. I don't think the summons are bad. I really like the Wind one. I think being either a draw or protection spell is relevant. I think it's really good modal utility. I think the Fire one is really good. I think the Ice one is really good. I think Earth is okay. Lightning is interesting. And the Water one is just unplayable. Yeah. Interesting. It's very strange how many MBM cards they printed this set, too. Like, there's like, it's like a solid, like, 13 card package, right? If you go by MBM, it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna count the monster. 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, 14 cards. 15 if you count the Vorpal Bunny. Really, I think the ice one is gas. I think the Shiva is like one of the best Shivas they've ever printed. This card is so good. Yeah, the monsters are all MBM, and you can play them because they've printed a color fixer. I don't know which of them you really want. The fire one you definitely don't want. The ice one's okay. You might play the wind monster off element actually. Activate a forward at the end of your turn. Like, that's not bad text. What's the earth one? Oh, I mean the earth one's also just like a character that they just can't remove. What do we have for Prishes right now? Just out of curiosity, if we're just playing Prish.deck. Okay, so we have like a pretty clear power gap here. These are the best 3 other Prishes in print. So she's like a souped up version of this Prish, basically. Yeah, no, you're right. Like, just getting one more character active with Pinello is enough to maybe you do something. So we could play 12 Prishes. And then you have to win the game somehow. Of the other Prishes, I don't think the Opus 1 Legend's any good still. Obviously. I feel like of these, I would play the 4 hero over the 3 legend. Opus 7 hero. Like, this takes so much work to get to being good. And the other one wants to eat them out of the break zone anyway. But, like, this Prish is still a good card. Like, I wonder if there's just a 9-card Prish package you start playing. Or 6-card Prish package. 3 of this Prish, 3 of the other Prish. Like, that's just, like, 2 really solid cards. Right? And then if you're in ice, you can play this Prish as well. Yeah. This card's fine if you're in an Ursula deck. I mean, maybe there's a Monk deck that plays it too. Like, there's also something to be said about the fact that she's a 1-cost Monk. So then you could go Ursula, or you could play her, and then now Yang plays a 2-cost forward. And, like, there's plenty of 2-cost forwards I'm happy with cheating into play. And not a lot of 1-cost forwards. And I get, like, 2 big Brave forwards, one of which can't be broken. I get, and then I get, like, whatever 2 cost is in hand. I don't know what 2 cost wins the game, but... Get my Kryl into play. Knowing me, Len, yeah, stuff like that. Yuna, but... I wish they'd banned this card instead of restricted her. Hmm. Interesting. It is funny. I thought she would have an action ability or like an on-attack trigger. I'm amazed that Prish doesn't, because Olmia giving haste doesn't make a lot of sense now. Yeah, she doesn't have Brave either, so she just is a very cheap removal spell. But like, I will also say Emmett Selk with this is really good, isn't it? Like Emmett Selk, find this, pay 1, kill 2 things. Like, this is the best 6 cost forward for Emmett Selk if you have another Prish in the break zone. Okay, let me leak the sauce a little bit. How many Cat 11s do I have in this? I have 11. That is not nearly enough for flip 5. Holy cow, is that not enough for flip 5? So I'd have to go in on Cat 11 forwards for the backup, which I just don't see that. These are common. It's kind of a wild common, actually. So we've established from yeah. Ian. Category 11 in Earth. RCL Karaha Baraha. I mean, that's Karaha's good. Yeah, Arciela would, in the context of Prish, is actually not bad either. Like, really, I'm looking for forward payoffs, right? Prish, I like. I love the Shantoto. Again, Prish is good. Arciela is good. Shadow Lord. Kate Sith. Roble. Yeah, those are all okay. Colossal Toto. Oh, yeah, I mean, the color fixing up Ruru is a lot more relevant now that we are where we are in a post-Tyro world. Camelot, Eildarsh. These don't, a lot of these don't spark joy. I mean, the dancers, a lot of them are Cat 11. Maybe something there. Some number of warriors are Cat 11. Yeah, I don't think the Cat 11 density is there for that deck right now. Interesting. Okay. So, well, I gotta get some deck building. Any other cards or decks people are excited for? Did I missed anything? Is anything I'm like completely missing? Did I misread a card? It's ironic. Both of the light cards don't want to be in play in this set. You don't want this in play. You don't want her in play. These are in play. Something has gone wrong. It's kind of funny, actually. Maybe. We'll see. All right. I'm going to hop out. So thanks for hanging out, everybody. Cheers.